¿Cómo está, señores? This is the lesson 2, part B and C of the extension of pronunciation. And without much further ado, let's start at once. Okay, these are the words. I want you to realize how to pronounce these words. For common Pinoys or first-time learners in English, they will pronounce this as any and many. Of course not. It sounds like awkward, sounds different. These words must be pronounced as any, many. No way, straight, flat, any, many. Remember that. Next one. This one is for the letter X. There is a particular rule. If letter X is followed by a vowel, you have to pronounce it as EGZ. For example, actually I just said it. I said example because A is a vowel. X and then following a vowel is A. So X becomes EGZ. For example, example or exact. How about EXOTIC must be pronounced as exotic. Another one is EXIT. X following is I, which is a vowel. You must pronounce it as exit. Did you get me? I hope you got me. Next, of course, on the contrary, if the next letter after X is consonant, you have to pronounce it as it is. And you have to close your throat. For example, EXPERT must be pronounced as expert. Expert. I close my throat. How about this? EXCUSE is following, X is following by C, which is consonant. You have to pronounce it as excuse. How about the word EXTREME? Again, X is following by T. So the pronunciation for that is extreme. Okay? I hope it's clear with you now. So don't mispronounce these words. Take note of the rule. If the X is following by a vowel or a consonant, there is like a certain rules for this. Let's move on to the next. These ones are called, the T-I-O-N are called like suffixes. When I say suffixes, it's at the end of the base form of a word. In Tagalog, we call it like hulapi because it's in the end. Hulapi, huli. This one, T-I-O-N, must be pronounced as attention and then connection. If you would notice, I pronounce T-I-O-N as soft shen, as in S-H-E-N. Again, attention, connection. Don't say attention, connection. Sounds awkward, sounds different. Okay, moving on to the next one. Another suffixes for C-I-A-N must be pronounced as soft shen again. So this one must be pronounced as physician, electrician, not physician, not electrician. Please don't. Next, this one is another suffixes, two words with an S-I-O-N. I just told you earlier, must be pronounced as soft shin. So these words must be pronounced as commission and permission, not commission, not permission. Sounds quite first learner. Okay, except for this one, and this is quite funny, or like a lot of people commit mistake with this one. This one ends with T-I-O-N suffix, but don't pronounce this as question, as if you got some braces on your teeth. Of course not. You can't say this. Excuse me, I have some question. What? Of course not. This must be pronounced as question. Exception to the rule. Take note. The one spells as C-H-E-N for the T-I-O-N. Therefore, this word would sound or should sound as question, not question. Alright? I hope you learned from this one. Let's move on to this part. I got 3 words in here. For common Pinoys, the first word for them, like for spaghetti, they say, Mom, do we have some, or like, do we have sauce or spaghetti sauce rather? Of course, this must be pronounced as sauce, not sauce, because sows is the next word, which means to plant. Alright? Next one, at the middle, it's like a past tense of see, which is saw. Hey you buddy, I saw you last night with somebody else, like a beautiful lady. Lucky you. And then the next one is conjunction, which is so. And you have to pronounce it with long O sound. So, what do you want from me? And the last one is a singular verb, which is pronounced as says. Don't say says, because it doesn't exist. Alright? Cool. Let's try the last two parts of this one. Words with AW sound equals O. Let's try what are these words. The first two are this one. It must be pronounced as drawer. And then you have to drop your jaw. And the next one is awkward. Don't say drawer, don't say awkward. Alright, again, drawer, awkward. Cool. Let's move on. How about this one? This is dawn. It's like it's almost morning. The next one is yawn. When you get sleepy. So this one is dawn and then yawn. Okay? Could you try it yourselves this time? How do you pronounce this? This is a wonderful, popular road in Manila. How do you pronounce this one? This is Shaw Boulevard, not Show Boulevard. Because I could hear this when I'm at MRT or on the bus. Hey, could you bring me or get me off at Shaw Boulevard? What the? This one is Shaw Boulevard and the other one is Lawyer. Okay, cool. Let's move on to this one. And this is, could you try it yourself first, please? How do you pronounce this? Let me hear. What? This one is straw. The other one is claw. How about this one? Would you like to try this? How can you pronounce this? May I? What? This one is my favorite. This one is kind of seafood. This one is prawns. The next one is crawl, like a baby. Alright? Don't say prawns, don't say crawl. Must not be wavy. It's gonna be flat. Right? Last two parts is this one. All of the words that have A and U sounds becomes O. Let's try. Can you try it yourself first, please? How do you pronounce this? Don't say audible. No wavy. It's flat. It's straight. This is audible. Could you try it, please? Audible. Nice one. This one. Would you like to try this first, please? Don't say Australia. This is Australia. Did you get me? Nice one. This one is, how do you pronounce this? May I? Would you like to try this, please? How? Don't say audit. It mustn't be. It should be audit. Again, like O with your mouth, with circular or round mouth. It's audit. Okay, have you tried it? Wonderful! I love it! And then the last word for today is one. This one, rather. This one is, don't say automatic. This is automatic. Again, it's round mouth. It sounds O. Automatic. Don't say automatic. Okay? Wonderful. I guess you have learned a lot from me today. So, that concludes our lesson for today. So don't forget, if you want to enroll at Ingenious Training Center, please do. You can check our Facebook page. It's Ingenious Training Center. You can send a message, or if you got some questions, you could inquire, and then we could go back to you as soon as we can. Alright? Thank you very much. Salamat po. Mahal ko kayo. My name is Trainer Lucas, and I hope to see you all at my class. Bye-bye.